is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Twins have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Devin Smeltzer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
The batter will be Danny Mendick, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Minneapolis. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
The 0-2 once more.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here's the 0-2.
いやー、これもボールやな。
Nobody out, runner up
全部
first.
ボールやん、これ。
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
普通に歩かしてもらってるとこやな。
especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Just hung in there on that one.
これもボー
You
ル
know,
や。
taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he can only battle for so
Yeah.
long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And that misses 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
No.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in.
ダブルプレーや。
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. White Sox nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dallas Keuchel starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Ro. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. No balls and a strike to count. Simmons on at first, nobody out. Oh, double play ball in the second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
いただきました。
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
This is on the ground over first. Taken in by Abreu. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins retired in short order. We are still scoreless. Back in Minnesota for the second inning in this one, and Heidi Watney has an update on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Hit hard but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
うわー、今当たっとった。
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, you just got to tip your hat if you're on the mound. For him to have the ability to keep that pitch fair, that's a breaking ball on the inner half. How many times have we seen that one hooked foul?
So here's Jose Abreu, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that one looked like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garlick is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
Digging in next, Adam Engel. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
The batter will be Luis Robert. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back.
やたら警戒しとるな。まあ確かに足速いけど。
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. His prior history versus this arm, not great. He's 1 for 8. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Here it is, the 3-0. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Simmons has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First delivery to him. Keuchel has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
He's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses. Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he races the double.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Sano gets his lead at first, nobody out. Grounded to third. To second for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The batting average down in the low 210s. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Ready with another 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
ひっくり返ったな。
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Kyle Garlick.
Into the box, Kyle Garlick. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side at.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. Minnesota's out in front 3-1. And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Danny Mendick is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Grounded back up the middle.
Yes.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Swinging a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Mendick rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now is Adam Eaton. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1, here's the pitch. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
In now, Leury Garcia. Now that's popped up. Simmons over to his left. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's the Twins 3 and the White Sox 2.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. And now the first pitch. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
あれストライクっ
Into
て
the
すご
box
いな。
now, Luis Arias. Left side, but well foul.
こっちはいいけど。
Swing and a liner.
ああ、これは無理か。
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and here's Donaldson. Has a look, now the pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, You give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. One left for Minnesota, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So stepping in is Jose Abreu. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now the first pitch. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Arrives onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping up is Tim Anderson. First delivery to him. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, and the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Adam Engel.
Wow.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The next batter will be Luis Robert. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Now a long throw to third, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, Matt Reynolds as he grounds one briskly to short. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Miguel Sano. And now the first pitch. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Here's the pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
どん詰まり、どん詰まり。あーとね。さすがに飛びつくのは怖いな。
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Reined in. And that's the first out.
The catcher, number 8.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
No.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25.
Digging in will be Byron Buxton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
2 out, nobody on. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Now it'll be Danny Mendick. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The third baseman.
First pitch on its way. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Donaldson's up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next to the White Sox, the catcher, Jonathan.
Next, it'll be Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The right fielder, number 12.
Next to hit, Adam Eaton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Home half of the fifth coming up, tied at 3-3. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jorge Polanco. Now the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now into the box, Kyle Garlick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it, 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
Next to dig in, Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. The pitch. In there, 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And it's 1-1. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hit in the air to right field. Eaton is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Leury Garcia. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. Jordan Balazovic takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0-1 the count. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Pitch popped up. Sano in foul ground, and that's the third out. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So now into the box is Luis Arias. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the sixth. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Eaton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
ブルペンホームランか。
A solo home run from Nelson Cruz, number 21 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not. But certainly a big swing like that make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Evan Marshall, a 6' 2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Oh, またポイントくれたな。
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as the first pitch misses 2 hits, ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the stretch.
入ってないんかあれ。11時間もやっとったのがすごいな。
And that misses all 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against
ちょっ
them,
と
too.
だけ回復したな。
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A line shot to third base.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Fouled away.
バクストン。
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a check
真ん
swing
中
here as he
怖い
couldn't
な。
help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him.
Oh,
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Bottom third of the order, 7-9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-3 Minnesota. Leading off the inning, it'll be Adam Engel as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit hard on the ground is short. Taken in by Simmons. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Chicago.
Into the box, Luis Robert. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game.
よっしゃ。
Liner in there for a base hit.
もたついたらおおひっくり返ってる。三塁いけるいけるいける。
And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple.
The batter.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed.
センター思いっきり転がっとったな。
for the 3-bagger.
さあ、なんとか追いつきたいな。
Stepping in now, Matt Reynolds as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
よっしゃ。
Simmons
取るんかい、取るん
he's
かい。
there. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is
よう追
in
い
to
つい
score.
た。
I liked it. He didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he
まあ
does.
まあ
That's
まあ
great
最低限の
situational
1
hitting.
点やな。
Down the third base
Nah,
now.
solid.
Donaldson's there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities, and we are tied 4-4. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Here's the pitch.
浩平さんか。
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Next to hit is Kyle Garlick. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Behind 0-2 now.
スタミナがあんまりないな。
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Yeah,
In the dirt and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Jay Spry comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out.
せっかく追いついてんのに。
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Gets a small piece near the plate.
ああ、外れてんのか。あっし
So
ゃ
they'll slap an error
ず
on
れ
the
たな。
catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Up next,
これ
Andrelton
は
Simmons.
やばいな。
His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2.
ノーアウトやからな。
First pitch coming, here it is. Line
な
hard
あ、
to center
犠
field.
牲フライや
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 5-4 game. One gone now in the Minnesota 7th. And next to hit will be Luis Arise. Lays off 1-0.
No.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Garlick leads off first with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Ready on 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the White Sox 4. Alex Colome has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in Jonathan
チェンジ、
Lucroy.
カッター、ストレート。
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Boy, not the
Wow.
way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. The Twins leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in
腹の
that
ストレー
7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So next to bat will be Adam Eaton, and he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Eloy Jimenez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations.
今の入ってんじゃん。
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you
普
want to
通
have
に入って
location,
た
and
と
it
思
was
ったけど。
obvious in this one today that the
すごい
pitchers
心
weren't
配や
on
な、こ
point.
れ。
And what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one.
ああ、このチェンジ。
One ball and 2 strikes
タイ
to
ミン
count.
グ合わせにく。69マイルって。30マイルも違ったら、
And he
やばいな。
strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch
こ
to
れ
him
めっ
is
ちゃ
swung
抜
on
か
and
れる
missed
な。
for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
すごいな。
Eloy Jimenez will stick around as he'll take over in right field. And stepping in, Nelson Cruz, lifetime in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Lucroy has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested.
He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
ここで持っていくか。
It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 29 home runs for him on the year, and it's now 6-4.
さすが
Everyone
強
in
いな。
the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2
逆
and
を持
only
っ
need
ていく。
3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
この1点は
Here's
痛い
Miguel
な。
Sano. And he fouls this one off. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired.
ドナルドソン。
One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Taylor Rogers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
30セーブやってるのすごいな。
Stepping in once again
ノー
is
ヒット
Jose
か。でも
Abreu. Who could
DH やっ
really
た
use
な。
a
じゃあ
knock
一塁
here. 0
か。
for 3 in the game
入
so
る
far.
か。
Andrew Vaughn is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth.
シンカースライダー、スイーピングカーブ。
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
あれが
Ninth
スイ
inning
ーピング。
underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt. It's back to even at 2-2. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
なんとか捉えたな。
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to play. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's out number 1.
甘かったけど。
Big at bat now, and here is Adam Engel, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch to him. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
A ball and a strike now.
あれを振らずに俺りゃまた変わるけど。
Drives it out to deep right center field.
抜けるか抜けるか抜けるか。おしゃおしゃおしゃおしゃ。そのまま3塁行く。やばい。ガチャーやってみた。これはあかんか。いけると思ったけど、カバーが早いな。うわお。もうちょいやな。あちゃー。欲張りましたね。あれセーフやったらまた展開変わってんすけどね。1アウト3塁で。いやーもうちょっとでセーフやのに。あーまたしても。おはようございます。
And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans,
いや
comes to
ー
their
もっ
feet.
たいないな。おったー。同点か同点か同点か。入った入った同点ホームラン。土壇場で追いついた。まさかまさかの同点ホームラン。いやーあれでアウトで流れ変わったか思ったからわからんもんですね。最後の最後で追いつく。恐ろしいですね。
We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed
こ
into
れ
an
も切れ
absolute
そうやった
slugfest,
け
huh,
ど
guys?
なんとか
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the
場
ball.
外ホ
I'm
ームラ
curious
ン
to get your take on this.
変えよ
I
変え
didn't
よ
find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny,
セカンド
D-Row,
か
is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball
い
right
や
now.
ー2アウトでなんとか追いついたな。
Nick Madrigal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He comes in at 262 on the
ランナーを追
year.
ったら
2
逆
home
転で
runs
したけ
and
どね。
19 driven in.
あ
Swing
あ、
and a
ボール
miss
や。
on the sinker, a ball and a strike. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good
うわ
swing
ー、
on
ボ
a
ールや。
tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. We're knotted up headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Twins will try to walk it off. Andrew Vaughn will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Nick Madrigal will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll start things out here in a tie
ま
ball
あで
game.
も裏やから一発打たれたら終わりですからね。
Here's the first pitch.
それが怖い。
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And a curveball taken for strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
劇的な幕切れ。なんとか延長持っていかんと。
Grounded down the
おお、
third
怖い。
baseline.
あれ、
But this is
ファ
a
ール。
foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
ああ、でも相手も抑えが出とったからね。あれをなんとか攻略したから。
And he'll
よっ
strike
しゃ。
out here yet again as it's been a ball game
ま
to
ずワ
forget
ン
thus
アウト。
far. 4 strikeouts.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed.
こないだでも延長あれ16回ぐらいまで行ってましたからね。違うチー
Into
ム
the
で。
box, Jorge Polanco as he'll go
な
after
か
the
なか
first pitch
点
and
入ら
bounce
ん
it into
と
foul
16
territory.
回まで
He's
行きまし
working
た
on
から
a
ね。
1 for 2 game so far. Weak roller
あ
right
あ、ボテボ
side.
テや。
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 30, Kyle Garland.
Next to stand in is Kyle Garland. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's
でも
0-1.
この試合はなんとかね勝ちたいんですけどね。
And he falls
1回
behind
ぐらい勝っと
0-2.
かんと3回連続負けるとねゲーム差がやばなってくるから。
Now the 0-2.
せめて1回は勝っとかんと。いやー入ってない。
Hit softly
よ
down
っし
the
ゃ、
line
ど
at
ん詰ま
first.
り。
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they can't get that win home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Hansel Robles takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
さすがにもう変えてきましたね。
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in,
さ
Danny
あ、
Mendick.
でもラ
Lifetime
ンナー
versus
セカ
this
ンドや
pitcher.
から、
Just a
これ
couple
は
of
でも
matchups, no hits in 2
点が入
at-bats.
りやすい。延長やといきなりセカンドランナー始ま
This
るんで
has
すよ
to
ね。
be a productive at bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI.
はい、これの方が決着がつきやすいですよね。
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Some movement now
が
in
延
the
長を
Minnesota
長
bullpen
引か
as
せ
the
んように
right-handers
な
up
る
and
べ
throwing.
く早く終わらそうとしているっていう。だからいきなりランナー二塁から始まるっていう。
Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing
なんか
that
得
elevated
点率
fastball
が
with that
めっ
much
ちゃ上がるん
velocity
ですよ
on
ね。
it. The game has changed.
Now the 1-2 pitch, and now a ball lifted into
Oh.
the air out towards center field. And
ああ、
he
押した
can't
押した。
track it down. A
け
base
どあ
hit.
かんあかんあ
Long
かんかん。
throw
やって
to
もうたやって
third.
もうたやってもうた。中途半端な打球
Dan,
で
tell me how frustrating that is right there. He
走れん
comes
かったで
unglued
す
to
ね。
pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's
な
able
ん
to
か
fight
取
you
り
off
そう
with
な
a
気配や
two-strike
ったから、
Sometimes, Mark, that's
さ
how
す
you
が
can
に
get
ちょっ
fooled
と
as a pitcher. You see
迷
that
いま
previous
した。
pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but
あれま
what
た
does
一
he
取
do?
ったアウ
He
トやったんで
shortens
す
it
け
up
ど。
and hits a bullet for a base hit.
At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a
いや
cold strike here
ー、な
on
ん
a
か高い
borderline
な。
pitch at strike one.
今日の
Comes into
審
this
判なんか
appearance in the
完
midst
全
of
な
a
ボール
1-for-4
球ストライ
day.
クとか言うから、
Didn't quite
で
catch
これ
the
は
zone
ボール
there.
なん
Ball
ですね。
one.
さっきあれストライク言うたから結構わからん審判やから。よっしゃ。ああ、ね。なんか今のも取られそう。グラブすり抜けたみたいな。なんか取られそうやったから、横から見たらそうでもない。あのカメラ視点やと取られそうな感じやったんですけど。さあ、これで点入れとかんとね、これでゼロやと逆に次の裏の攻撃やられるかもしれないですね。完全にもう前進守備やからもう1点もやらんぞみたいな。
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
ああ、弾いたけど、ホーム行かれへん、こんな。あんなんは無理や。さすがにあれはちょっと後ろそらしてもらわんと、あんな中途半端なんじゃさすがに行かれへんですね。取ったと思ったからさすがに走れんかったですね。まあでも他のランナーはなんとか進んどったから。ああ、入ってる。あれもし取られとってサード投げられとったらダブルプレーやったかもしれない。たまたまあれ弾いたからね。 おっと、犠牲フライか。走れ走れ走れ走れ。よっしゃよっしゃ。やっと1点取った。
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run
なん
scores
とか
on the
1点取り
sacrifice
ましたけ
fly.
ど。さあ、ピッチャーはさすがにもう間に合わんか。もう1点ぐらい欲しいですね。うん。1点は怖いですね。次の回も相手2塁から始まるから点が入りやすいんでね。1点は怖いですよね。2点でも3点でも欲しいです。おっと、やばい、走り寄った。これはあかん、これはあかん。ランナーやらかしましたね。
So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10, and the White Sox are out in front, 7-6.
さあ、これで抑えれたらいいんですけど。しかも1番から。さあ、カエルは変えますけど、抑えが間に合わへんな。
Jimmy Cordero takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in
こ
inning
の
number
人が
10.
踏ん張ってくれりゃいいんですけどね。うん。相手がどう動いてくる
Here's
か
the
ですよ
first
ね。
pitch.
さすがにバントはないか。たまにバントしてくるのいますからね。まあランナーはそんな足速ないから。
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
このバッターを三振とかなんかいけりゃいいんですけどね。
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
ランナーさえサードに行かれんかったら、だいぶ力入ってるなこの人。ストライクが入らん。おっと危ない危ない危ない。怖いな。まあ、あれじゃあさすがにランナー進めんですね。守る方もヒヤヒヤもんですよね。なるべく自分とこ飛んでこんといてくれみたいな。さあ、まあ一つアウト取ったから。まあこれはまあまあ最低限のアウト。さあ、あとこのバッターを抑えるか打たれるか。しかも3番か。ホームラン打ってますやん今日。
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
うわ、怖い。
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
さあ、三振してくれるか。
Final strike for the Twins.
よっ
And
しゃ
he struck him
ほんまに
out,
三
and the
振した
ball game is over as they get the possible
なん
tying
とか
run
逃
over
げ
to
ました
third, but can't get him across. And this afternoon's closes at a
いやー
one-run
危な
game, 7-6 today. The Chicago White Sox wrap
あ
up their 20th road win of the
助かり
season.
ましたね
Jay Spry earns his third win of the year in relief. Jimmy
や
Cordero
っと一
records the
勝した
save, his second. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
うーんでも土壇場の9回に2点取りましたからね。最後は三振で。
Our final line score.
キツネマークみたいな。これでなんとか最低1回勝ったんでね。このまま負け取ったらやばかったですけど。ね、まあ1回休んでオリオールズか。でからホームランダービーとオールスターですね。1年に1回の祭りですからね。で、今が、貯金が8か。今倒したんがこのチームやから、ゲーム差が1ゲーム縮まりましたね。これで4ゲームになったから、まあまだまだ狙えますよね、これ。いい感じで。オリオールズは結局、最下位か。この3試合も勝てりゃ一番理想的ですけどね。まあ、そこまで強ないと思うんで。よっしゃ、さあ終わりましょうかね。ようやく前半戦終了ですね。はい、お疲れ様でした。さあ、では。よいしょ。